Every election feels like a contest of ideas, debates, polls, campaigns. It is a system built on the belief that millions of individual voices come together to determine the future. But investigators who studied global political outcomes found a deeper, more unsettling truth. Elections are shaped long before any ballots are printed. They are quietly engineered by elite networks that operate beyond borders, beyond political parties, and far beyond the public's view. This is the hidden architecture behind modern democracy. The first suspicion arose when researchers compared election results across different countries, nations with vastly different cultures and political systems. They noticed coordinated patterns, identical campaign tactics, identical data strategies, identical messaging frameworks, and even identical foreign funding routes. The elections were different, but the blueprint was the same. The real question wasn't who won, but rather who designed the path to victory. Behind almost every major political campaign, there are private consulting firms that few voters even know exist. These firms provide a powerful toolkit: psychological voter profiling, advanced data analytics, message testing, strategic narrative engineering, crisis simulations, and intensive debate coaching. Their clients span continents, candidates who have never met but share the same advisors, the same tactics, the same digital fingerprints. The elections feel unique and local. Their strategy is not. Political influence today depends entirely on data, and the companies that control that data are not governments. They are private intelligence contractors and digital analytics giants. These firms have access to behavioral modeling, location tracking, social media patterns, financial profiling, and predictive psychology. Campaigns purchase insights from them that allow them to target citizens, not as broad groups, but as individuals. With enough data, voting becomes predictable and therefore controllable. Official donation lists, the ones you see in the news, capture only a tiny fraction of the real political funding. The rest of the money flows through a labyrinth of untraceable channels: offshore foundations, shell nonprofits, strategic think tank grants, donor-advised funds, intricate PAC alliances, and private corporate lobbying. The money moves invisibly, crossing borders, shifting identities, and changing form. By the time it reaches a campaign, its origin has completely vanished. Elections are not decided by votes alone. They are decided by narratives. And private documents reveal that media conglomerates often coordinate with political strategists to shape public perception. This involves amplifying certain scandals while burying others, framing economic stories to fit a desired outcome, controlling the tone and timing of news cycles, and orchestrating emotional responses on a mass scale. Narrative control becomes election control. The messaging feels organic and spontaneous. In reality, it is meticulously engineered. But elite groups don't just influence voters, they also influence governments. Leaked diplomatic memos show that foreign advisory networks apply strategic pressure during key elections. This can take the form of subtle warnings, economic incentives, promises of investment, or the threat of trade disputes. The goal is not necessarily to pick a specific winner, but to ensure that whoever wins will align with elite interests. In this environment, democracy becomes a negotiation. Most lobbying is public and regulated, but the real power lies in what happens off the record. Shadow lobbyists operate through a hidden system of offshore intermediaries exclusive policy dinners, private retreats, global business councils, and unregistered influence groups. These networks often write detailed policy outlines months or even years before elected officials ever see them. By the time a new candidate takes office, the architecture of their administration is already in place. Journalists and analysts who attempted to document this elite election influence all reported facing familiar, insurmountable obstacles. Sources were silenced. Key documents were suddenly sealed. Analytics firms restructured overnight. Non-profits dissolved without a trace. Servers were wiped clean and powerful legal teams were deployed instantly to block any investigation. Elections are protected not by transparency, but by layers of intentional complexity. So why would these elite networks invest so heavily in influencing elections around the world? Because electoral outcomes determine everything that matters to them. Regulatory landscapes, access to natural resources, geopolitical alignment, technological dominance, economic policies, market stability, and their own long-term leverage over society. Elections are not the end of their influence. They are the gateway to it. The real victory is not in winning votes. It is in shaping the environment in which those votes are cast. This leads to the final, critical questions. Are elections truly expressions of democracy, or are they just components of a much larger, global influence system? Is public choice decisive, or is it guided by an architecture designed long before any campaigns began? And are our leaders chosen by the people, or are they selected by networks that understand precisely how to design outcomes? The truth isn't hidden in the ballot boxes. It's hidden in the systems that build them. If you're ready to uncover the next layer of global power, subscribe to the Hidden Codex. And in the comments, tell us what you believe truly shapes modern elections.